Hello guys. So Bitcoin is pumping right now towards the upside. It is testing this downtrending resistance at this current moment. It is also trying to be breaking above this level of resistance at this current moment, right? Just like I've been talking about in today's update video, this is going to be a massive decision moment. It's going to be a massive moment, basically, because if Bitcoin is going to be breaking above this level of resistance, previous support, right now turning in towards resistance, if we are going to be breaking back above, definitely I think that the bottom is in already. But right now, I still do think that the most likely scenario will be that we are going to be getting a rejection and that we are going to be headed lower to be, at least filling up this CME gap down below us and then possibly create this bullish divergence. And if I'm going to be having a look into what's the market right now, I do still think that this scenario could be very, very likely. Now, I'm loving what I'm seeing right now. I'm definitely loving to see this Bitcoin pump. I've been accumulating a lot of Bitcoin during this entire downtrend over here. Also a lot of altcoins especially. So yes, I'm loving this pump towards the upside. I'm seeing many gains being made at this current moment. Here you can be seeing Fetch AI up for almost 15% right now on the day. Absolutely insane. Phantom up a lot. Phantom is one of my biggest holdings as well, just like Caspa. So I absolutely love to see this Bitcoin pump right now. Bittensor stacks, definitely love to see it, but I just think having a look in towards the market that a little bit of a correction is still going to be more likely. And on top of that, if I'm just going to be having a look in towards my Twitter feed and having a look at what other analysts are saying, well, majority of the market is right now actually flipping back bullish again at a major level of resistance. So I just think honestly that this is going to be a trap. Like, I'd love to see a breakout. And if we are going to be seeing a breakout back above this level of resistance, I'm definitely going to be saying, all right now I've been proven wrong, and right now definitely we have seen our bottom over here and we are going to be headed even higher. But right now that's not happening yet. So I still do think that this is going to be the more likely scenario. Anyways, if we're just going to be zooming out on the longer time frame, of course it is starting to look good. By the way, today we have had, or at least yesterday, we have had our first day of positive inflows from the spot Bitcoin ETF. We have seen 8 days of outflows in a row. Now, it is a very minor inflow, so yeah, it's not really that big. We have still seen, for example, outflows from Grayscale, even BlackRock also outflows. But yeah, still we have seen a very minor inflow, definitely shifting the trend over here. Having a look into what's the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, yes, it is increasing ever so slightly. Not up that much, because if I'm going to be having a look on my Twitter profile and everything, or like the entire market sentiment is definitely flipping more towards the bullish side, but if it wants to load, there we go. So if I'm going to be having a look into what's the market sentiment on the Fear and Greed Index, it's not up that much. So that's still looking very good. Also still definitely suggesting that we might just be headed higher, and also having a look into what's the Bitcoin funding rates. Well, these are also still massively negative. So yeah, just having a look into what's the on-chain indicators, some metrics, right? Not really on-chain indicator, but like some metrics of the market. Definitely it is going to be suggesting that we are still looking bullish and that we could still be breaking above this level over here. But just because of this CME gap down below us, because of this downtrend we are currently still in over here, and because of this level of resistance over here, I honestly think that a little bit of a correction is going to be more likely. So let me know, guys. Let me know. We are right now live with 30 people on the stream. Guys, let me know live in the stream which scenario you think is going to be more likely. Are we going to be seeing a rejection over here to be creating this bullish divergence, or yeah, just see this rejection over here? Or are we going to be breaking back above and have confirmed our bottom right here? Have we bottomed out already? Or are we going to be seeing a small little rejection? Let me know, guys, in the live chat down below. Anyways, if we're going to be zooming out even more, of course, today the stock market is going to be opening again. Yesterday the stock market has been opening and it's been positive. It's been positive. Yesterday we have seen a slight little bounce back towards the upside, and because of that as well, Bitcoin had the opportunity to also bounce towards the upside. Of course, Bitcoin is very, very dependent of what the stock market is going to be doing. If the stock market is going to be bouncing even more and consolidate even more right here, definitely I think that Bitcoin is also going to be seeing a bigger bounce. But if the stock market is going to continue to crash over here, I think Bitcoin is going to be seeing an even bigger crash towards the downside. So guys, yeah, Bitcoin is very dependent on what the stock market is going to be doing. But an interesting thing we had a look into yesterday was the US dollar tether dominance chart. And yes, I've been having a look into this level of resistance over here. And we have been perfectly actually getting this rejection. We have been perfectly getting this rejection so far. So if we are going to be getting this further correction back towards this level of support, that's going to be a huge move incoming for Bitcoin and altcoins in general. And what we can actually start to see is that the Bitcoin dominance has actually been increasing a little bit, while the USD Tether dominance has actually been decreasing, meaning that all of the money from the stablecoins have actually been flowing in towards both altcoins, but also towards Bitcoin. Which is, of course, all of these stablecoins are also altcoins. So yeah, whenever these stablecoins are going to be flowing in towards other altcoins, of course, nothing happens with the Bitcoin dominance. It will still just consolidate, right? Because it will just flow from one altcoin into another altcoin. But also, it's also flowing in towards Bitcoin, which is meaning that Bitcoin is still taking up majority of the dominance, right? So yeah, stablecoin right here, US dollar tether, is flowing also in towards Bitcoin. So stablecoin, so altcoin flowing in towards Bitcoin as well. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but I hope you get the point over here. But still, altcoins are pumping. Altcoins are pumping. Fetch AI up 15%. Love to see it. Let me know, guys, if you are right now involved in Fetch AI. It's literally one of my top holds. It's literally one of, also Render is also going to be a top pick of mine. But let me have a look into what's a Fetch AI chart right here at this current moment. Yeah, it's been absolutely pumping. All right. But of course, you already know what I'm about to say, because on that larger time frame, well, we can be having a look into what's this chart over here, right? And all of the time, whenever Fetch AI is seeing like an 80% correction, all of the time it recovers with like at least a 5x towards the upside. So right now, once again, we have seen this 80% correction. I think it's gonna be pulling a 5 to 6x again in this bull market. Anyways, let me have a look into what's the live chat. Guys, we are right now live with 38 people. Welcome to the stream. Make sure to press up the like button. I am waiting on news, and talking about news, what we're going to be getting today, of course, is going to be this election debate. Now, I do think it was not live. I do not think it was live. I think it was like pre-recorded. It's gonna be pre-recorded, and also it will be like broadcasted by a left media channel. So probably there will be many cuts in this debate. Probably it will not be fair, but still, if Trump is going to be like some kind of winning this debate, that's going to be ultimately very bullish for the markets, right? But let's see what is going to be happening, because it's going to be happening today. Now, I do think for me, it's going to be happening tonight. So this night, I'm going to be asleep, because of course, and this is going to be happening in the US. But let me have a look at what the poly market predictions are right now. What the predictions are right now for the presidential election. Kamala Harris has been decreasing ever so slightly. All right. That's, of course, for crypto looking very good. That's looking very good. So let's have a look at what is going to be happening, right? This is going to be very interesting. Definitely, volatility could be incoming. But pretty likely, we are already about to see the volatility before the event is going to be getting broadcasted. Very likely. But anyways, guys, on that larger time frame, Bitcoin is creating this huge falling wedge pattern at this current moment. Huge falling wedge pattern being created. This is going to be a major pattern I want to be having a look into what's in the coming few weeks. This breakout, I'm definitely going to be getting interested in trading this breakout over here. I think this breakout is going to be absolutely huge. We can be seeing like huge pumps. It's going to be a big breakout. So 28.6 is not worth mentioning. On Mondays, there's no action on the ETFs. Oh, all right, yeah. Maybe, but for example, last week on the Monday, let me have a look. Here, for example, this was on a Monday. It was still 200 million of inflows, right? Was still 200 million of inflows. So I don't know, it's just a normal trading day, right? And I think Monday is even more significant because we have had the weekend of no trading volume at all. So all of the trading volume is going to be coming in on the Monday. But also, like, for the people that still believe that we are going to be headed towards this 40k level, I've been talking about this today in my daily update video. Look, each and every single time people have been calling, for example, for the 30k right over here, we did not reach that 30k. We instead just moved towards the upside. Right here, everyone was calling for the 20k. We did not reach that 20k. We just moved towards the upside. Right here, everyone was calling for the 12k. We did not reach that 12k. We just moved towards the upside. So when everyone is calling for that 40k again, most likely scenario is to just leave everyone behind and just move towards the upside. That's going to be the most likely scenario in my opinion. Also right now, too many people are calling for that 40k. Too many people are calling for that 40k. I do not think 40k is going to be very likely. Honestly, let me make a tweet about this. I think that Bitcoin will never go below 40k. Or not never. Maybe in the next bull market. In the coming 6 months. And then let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. Let's save this. Let's make another one. Like, if Bitcoin will fall below 40k in the coming 6 months, I lose my bet. I will give. Like how much? Like let's do a big giveaway, or let's do a medium-sized one. I don't know. 2.5k is easy. Giveaway 2.5k Bitcoin. There we go. All right, so I will be giving away 2.5k if Bitcoin is going to be falling below that 40k mark. But I don't think it's going to be likely because too many people think it's going to be happening. Just like right here and just like there. Yeah. So that 40k level, it's still going to be right here. We could still come all the way down here and then bounce. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be likely. Also, bullish months are ahead of ourselves, so I don't think it's going to be likely. This September is more green than expected. Yeah, also, by the way, another very interesting thing I saw yesterday on my Twitter feed. Let's roll it out. Let's roll it out because why not? We're doing this live stream. Very interesting thing I saw yesterday was this. Here. Each and every single month, let's roll it. Fifth, 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 and here the sixth. I don't think it counted here, to be honest. I think it counted from of this point over here. This was also the sixth. Maybe here. Nope. So it counted from of this moment over here. All right, from of this moment over here. So the interesting thing is, each and every single month, all right here. Let me also draw this one here. The start of the month. And I think you can already see where I'm going with this. Start of the month. All right. Right here, we started this month bullish, right? We started it bullish. Then on the 5th, or like the 6th, it's going to be the 5th or the 6th. Then we ended our month very, very bearish. All right. Right here, we started the month bearish. Then we ended the month very, very bullish. Interesting, right? Right here, let me draw it correctly. Right here as well, we started the month bearish, very, very extremely bearish. Then we ended the month bullish. Right here as well, right now, starting the month bearish. We could just be ending the month bullish. All right. If we start a month bullish, we ended bearish. If we start a month bearish, we ended bullish. We started bearish, we end bullish. Right here, we started bearish. We could just be ending it bullish. Could happen, right? Maybe some kind of history repeating over here. Let me give correct colors to this. This is very interesting. Let me know, guys, if you think some kind of a history is repeating over here, some kind of a pattern. Maybe history might just be repeating, right? Starting month bullish, ended bearish. Started bearish, ended bullish. Started bearish, ended bullish. Started bearish, ended bullish. Which news is going to be coming out today? The debate of today. But I don't know how much of an effect it is going to be having on the market, because it's going to be pre-recorded, what I heard. It's not going to be a live debate, which is unfortunate. But guys, let me know what you think about this this here. Let me also do a tweet about it. Bitcoin start the month. There we go. Very interesting. Very interesting. We still have a long way to go in this month. By the way, it will be until here. We could also just see sideways consolidation over here. I don't know. Let's expect the bull case. The bull scenario. Let's have a look at what Bitcoin is doing in a short term. Bitcoin is getting a tiny little correction. maybe in the short term actually forming some kind of a consolidation pattern. Bullish pennant against resistance, so maybe a breakout towards the upside is going to be more likely. I mean, if we're going to be seeing a break towards the upside, I'm definitely going to be the one getting fooled the most in the market because of this CME gap down below us. Like, this could also just be the trap in the market. Bitcoin does it more often, but of course, I'm just going to be leading with this scenario over here as more likely because, yeah, 90% of these CME gaps tend to be getting filled. So yeah, just going off the facts. Should I long Bitcoin now? I'm very confused, or wait and see whether the CME gap gets filled. So yeah, I personally only want to be longing Bitcoin with the best opportunity in the market, which I do not think right now is going to be the best opportunity at a level of resistance. I'm going to be waiting for either this bullish divergence getting created, right? This bullish divergence, or if we're going to be seeing this falling wedge breakout. These are going to be my two massive opportunities in the market. I'm going to be patiently waiting. Even those guys waiting the CME gap to get filled is getting fake. I'm not sure. Yes, we do have the CME gap down below us. But I don't know. It just depends, right? It just depends. If we're going to be breaking above this level over here, definitely I think we're going to be at it higher. Let's see if this month is going to be closing as a bullish month. This is actually very interesting. Let's see if it also happened the month before. No, it did not. The month before that? Not really. Maybe since the 3rd and then to the 8th and then boom. Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. I would not really count that one. I would count these ones. Not all these CME gaps get filled. Take a look at the CME gap at 24 July 2021, which leads into the last and final 5th wave of the law. Yeah, indeed. Also, for example, something I definitely want to keep in mind. Like maybe for me the most famous one, but on YouTube nobody talks about it. I don't know, or over on Twitter, I don't know why nobody talks about it, because this was like, I think the most significant one, like the one that fooled literally the most amount of people. I guess there's 2, all right? Maybe 3, because and these were 2, right? Here. These ones were like very, very significant. Very significant. We do not always fill these CME gaps. We can also just create a CME gap to trap people. Because also right here, we created a huge CME gap. We did not fill it. We actually went even down towards the downside to try to fill it, but we did not fill it. Actually, I would not consider this one. But we did not fill this CME gap over here. We instead just created another one. And then at this point, everyone was like, wow, we can never break above this previous all-time high, because it was a previous all-time high. Here was a previous all-time high. We can never break above the previous all-time high with 2 open CME gaps down below us. We can never. Everyone was like this. All over Twitter, all over YouTube, everyone. Everyone was talking about these CME gaps, how first we were going to fill these CME gaps and then break above the all-time high. Instead, Bitcoin just didn't give a F about these CME gaps down below, and just got an insane bull market rally towards the upside. It didn't care at all. So I think this is going to be like the most important one to be having a look in towards. If you want to have a look in towards CME gaps that trapped people, this was the biggest trap ever from the CME gaps. Now another one I think is going to be this one over here. Alright, created this CME gap over here. Now, we came all the way up. Everyone already thought that the bull market has started. And we were never going to come back again. Because, mind you, this was also after the Bitcoin halving. So, after the Bitcoin halving, we had this insane rally. And then, after that, we got an insane Bitcoin dump towards the downside. An insane dump towards the downside. And during this dump, everyone thought, all right now we're going to come back down to be filling up this CME gap. Right now it's going to happen. And this dump is just because of the filling of the CME gap. But instead, Bitcoin did not fill that CME gap. Just left it unopened, and it's still not filled to this day. It's still not filled. So these are going to be the two biggest traps ever in Bitcoin history with these CME gaps. Right here over this one. And also these two. Right? And these two. Yeah, then you can also be having a look in towards this one. But I think this is a little bit less of a trap. Because, of course, already this history repeating. So, yep. Sometimes it's just a big trap. Sometimes these CME gaps are just big traps. But the fact of the matter is that 90% of these CME gaps tend to get filled. So yeah, that's just a statistic. So I would not count out that we're going to be breaking towards the upside right now. That's why I'm saying, look, if we're going to be breaking above this level of resistance right now, I do still think that Bitcoin is going to be seeing a huge pump. But still, I think it's going to be more likely that we're going to be filling up the CME gap. But yeah, until proven otherwise, right? If I'm going to be proven otherwise, definitely I'm not going to be the one trying to short. I'm not shorting at all. I'm not shorting at all. I'm definitely not going to be shorting. I'm only going to be longing an opportunity. What are your thoughts about Brad? I think Brad is a very good meme coin, but I've already made my money with Brad. So I still hold some Brad, but definitely not as much as I did previously. Here, I bought all of my bread during this dip over here. I've sold almost all of it over here. I still hold a minor back right now. I think that the chart is looking very good. I think the chart is looking very, very bullish. So yeah, look, the thing is, if you already made a lot of profit with a coin, I do not like to marry a coin and try to catch the same trade on the same coin. It's most likely not gonna work out. So that's why, because I already made my money with Brad, I just still hold a bag. I still hold a bag for if it's gonna explode, go to the moon. But I'm not sure about buying more. I'm not sure about buying more because I already made my money with Brad. Like, I do see an opportunity coming. I do see an opportunity coming because if we are going to be breaking above this downtrend, by the way, we broke below support. I would still consider it to be a little bit more like this, all right? Just give it a little bit more breathing room. But if it's going to be breaking above this downtrend over here, yes, maybe another opportunity is incoming. But right now, I'm not going to be accumulating yet because I've already made my money with Brad. The gap is not far below the current price action. It will be filled because S&P Mini also has a gap left. One more leg down first. Yes, also, yeah, indeed, like smaller CME gaps tend to get filled more often. These bigger CME gaps tend to get filled a lot later. For example, we had this one over here. This one was a bigger one. We just pumped towards the upside even more. So we created a huge gap. And it took a long time before eventually filling it. Also, this one over here. This one is, by the way, still not filled. Yeah, we still have that CME gap down below right there. I guess maybe next bear market, that's going to be a thing to be having a look in towards. But for example, this one as well, right over here. It was a big, huge CME gap. And yeah, it took a very long time until eventually we were going to fill it. Usually with these bigger, the bigger the CME gap, the longer it will take until it will get filled. Also, this one over here took a long time, right? But this one is a relatively small CME gap. So yeah, it will get filled a lot quicker, pretty likely. I started trading as a 15-year-old with $100 and now I only have 20 left. What would you do in my situation? I don't know. I would just work. I would just work to get more capital. It's what I did in the beginning, so of course. You need to get more capital, that's a problem. Do you have Camino Finance? I don't know about it. I'm not sure about it. What does CME gap stands for and why must it get filled? It's just like something coming from the traditional stock market first. In the traditional stock market, there's been this thing for a very long time that whenever a gap has been created, investors tend to have a look at the gap to fill it, most likely. And whenever the CME futures chart was launched on Bitcoin, the same thing happened with Bitcoin. Basically, just for the CME futures chart, they do not trade at certain days and weekends. And whenever it is not trading, well, the normal chart, of course, is trading. Bitcoin is trading itself. So whenever Bitcoin dumps a lot during the course of the weekend, when the CME futures is not trading while the normal chart is trading, it creates this gap, right? And usually these gaps tend to get filled. It's coming from the traditional markets. And also for Bitcoin, it has been found to be very accurate. So yeah, it must not get filled. It's just like a statistic of 90% chance it's going to be getting filled. I think it's even more than 90%. It's a lot. It's a lot that gets filled. Thanks for the info, no problem. Let's have a look at some other altcoins, like some gems. Are gems exploding right now? Beam, 7%. All right. I need to see some more gains with Beam. Beam is also one of my biggest holds. Beam needs to explode. Bobcat, I guess it's a good time to accumulate Bobcat over here. Yeah. Pendle also up. I've been accumulating a lot of Pendle. What's like a good gem? A good gem to be buying. Let's have a look at the top performers. Nero, I don't know. Ocean Protocol, I don't know. Cubic. I guess Cubic is getting kind of dead. just like SMH. So unfortunate, because SMH, I had a lot of conviction in this coin. I had so much conviction in this coin, but still it can bounce. If it's gonna bounce, I'm still holding all of my stuff. So also just a lot of inflation has been going on. It's a shame, honestly. Rollbit could do good, but no exchange listings because it's a gambling coin. But yeah, this trend break looks very good. Yeah, it's not even on TradingView. No exchange listings. It's so unfortunate. But yeah, breaking the downtrend. Breaking the downtrend for Rollbit. Might throw some money in this. How much is it down? All right, this is going to be an interesting one. I'm gonna keep this one open. Aether, also a good coin in my opinion. But I would love to see it coming down a little bit further, honestly. Turbo. Good accumulation. Turbo is not trading over on Binance, which is very unfortunate. Oh, sorry, over on Bybit. Not on Binance either, yeah. Let's have a look at the fourth page. POW, an AI coin. All right, I do think good accumulation here. Signally up 10%. All right. Cody, AGI. Fifth page. I need to find a real gem. Mew up. Good. Netmind. Oh, I need to buy some more of this stuff. I don't know. I just think it's gonna be a good accumulation here. BitCat, alright. Need to get my BitCat. Let's have a look at their Twitter. Is it still active? FrogPay. What's that? Alright, I don't know about this. I do think it's good to throw a few bucks in there. Because if the AI hype is gonna return, which it will probably, it's going to be a good coin. Anyone, let's go. I do hold quite a lot of this. It's all the way back towards these levels. Oh, I need to buy some more. I've bought all of my anyone here, down below here. But then it just pumped up like crazy. It was like one of my biggest holdings. Right now, I've not checked it in a long while, and also my portfolio has been increasing by a lot. But yeah, right now it's down a lot. I need to buy some more. Also a top gainer today, so good. Yeah, right here, right now, we're coming towards the moi page, right? Not really solid projects anymore. Spade Smash. Page 8. Bro, why is Crypto Rover copying you? I don't know, man. Please do not spam in the chat. No. Yeah, right there. I don't want to invest in these coins. NX array down a lot. Wow. Suncat. All right, yeah, interesting. I'm gonna close this. So Turbo looks very interesting. Powell AI looks interesting. Netmind looks interesting in my opinion. Popcat looks interesting. Pendle, Space Mesh, Rollbit looks very interesting. And on the first page, of course, Fetch AI, Phantom, Beam, Caspa, Injective, Stacks, Bitensor, Brender, Pepe, Sai, Solana, Jupiter. These are all going to be good coins. Arbitrum still, I would say. Bro, why are you copying? I'm gonna put you on a timeout, mate. Please do not spam. Look at Suncat. All right, sure. 16 mil. Looks bullish. Tron network, of course. Already good exchange listings. Looks good. Looks good. Honestly, this looks good. Bro, why don't you show your face like Crypto Rover? We will love to know if you for here. Yeah, so honestly, there's multiple things. First of all, I'd like to just don't get recognized. Honestly, if I'm like in Dubai or anything, or even at my own home, something like that, I don't like to get recognized by everyone. I like my privacy, right? That's first of all. But at the other side, like if in return of my privacy, it will benefit like a lot more rewards, like it will gain my social media presence a lot, then of course I would show my face. But what I found is that it doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all. Like some of the biggest social media following guys also don't show their face. So it doesn't make any sense for me. It doesn't make any sense. Like you don't get any more social media presence, and I have to, in return, give up my privacy, which I don't like. So maybe in the future I will. For example, I would like to build an Instagram following, and on my Instagram, of course, I'm gonna show my face. So because it's like a lot more personal, right? So for example, for my Instagram following, I'm gonna start to build it probably whenever Bitcoin is going to be breaking above the 80K, because also whenever, like right now already my lifestyle is kind of crazy, but whenever Bitcoin is going to be breaking above that 80K, it's going to be getting even crazier. Then like I think it's going to be worth it for people to follow me, because then I will give a lot of motivation on my Instagram. Right now, not so much. So right now I'm still waiting. But yeah, that's how I'm probably gonna do it. Like on Twitter and YouTube, it still remains the same. Like I don't find any need to be showing my face here yet. But later on my Instagram, definitely I'm gonna, of course, show my face. I don't care about it. Can you check Camino out? Maybe teach us how to do your own research, please. I'm interested in that coin though, and I'm not sponsored. Honestly, it sounds like a bad coin, but already just looking at this, like the name of the coin. But yeah, good exchange listings. Good exchange listings. Also still relatively low market cap, but the fully diluted value is very, very high, which I don't like. On the Solana chain, so if Solana starts to pump, this coin has a lot of potential, and it's like a DeFi platform, borrow land. I don't know about it. I don't know. I think it's already kind of valued quite high. I don't think it's really undervalued, and it's like it has a lot of fully diluted value, which I don't like at all. So I'm not gonna be investing in it myself, but I do still like this coin could pump. It could pump, but I'm not gonna be investing in it because I think it has too big of a risk. Look, what happens with this number over here? You don't have any control over it, right? So if all of this value will be getting unlocked, I don't know what parties are going to be getting these tokens, and I don't know if these parties are going to be trustworthy and are going to be interested in like pumping the coin, or only want to get these short-term gains. So when you're seeing something like this, what you should be doing is look at what companies or what people, what investors have been investing in this coin, and if they have a good track record, or if they just dump their tokens instantly. If they're going to be dumping their tokens instantly, of course, this coin is also going to be slowly bleeding towards the downside. But if they have a good track record, if there's real good backers behind the coin, then it could still pump. It could still very well pump in this bull market. Anyways, yes, Bitcoin touching resistance at this current moment. Did you even read my comment yesterday? The CME gaps only get filled ASAP if they are on the daily. I did not read it, but honestly, I've been in crypto for such a long time. Usually they get filled, especially if they're like smaller ones. And I've had a look into what these CME gaps previously, already in the stream earlier. For example, this one over here, this one over here. We've had a look into what's these ones. Also the previous bull market. These two ones over here, they are very interesting. These two ones over here. And also this one, if it loads. All right. Chart doesn't load. But also there's another one over here. But the chart doesn't load. But yeah, these ones tend to get filled like 90% of the time. And I'm just going off statistics. Like, I would change my thoughts if we are going to be breaking above this level over here. Then I would say the bottom is in over here. But right now, I'm still going to be aiming for a rejection, filling up that CME gap, creating a bullish divergence, and then go towards the upside. Trader PA, welcome to the stream. What about prop chain? Yeah, prop chain, like, honestly, I'm not too sure what the team is doing, because I have the feeling that the team is dumping a lot of tokens. On top of that, what I don't like about it is their listing strategy. They've been live already for like half a year, right? Even more, already like over a year at this current moment. Over a year, and still they've only gotten 3 good exchange listings, so they need to get a lot more exchange listings. I don't know why they don't pay for that. But yeah, relatively low market cap, low fully diluted valuation, so I guess it could pump. I guess it could definitely pump. Maybe I would get a small back over here, but it's going to be a risky investment. What's your opinion on Nero? Wow, it just absolutely exploded. After the Bybit listing, it absolutely exploded. Still, this was like a 10x. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm not too sure about it. I'm not going to be investing in it anymore at these highs right now. I don't really get the joke of the meme. I don't really think the meme is a good meme. Maybe it's like a dog, right? But not too sure about it. Not investing in it right now at this current moment. I reckon we will see 61k, 62k shortly. Slap up the likes for sure. Slap up that like button. Slap up that like. You think we're going to be added towards 61k, 62k, alright. Yeah, definitely if we're going to be breaking above this level over here, we are going to be seeing bigger pumps. Definitely towards these highs. Yeah, for sure. It's just going to be, if we're going to be breaking above this resistance, right? And then it's definitely going to be happening. Right now, my main scenario is still going to be to come down to fill the CME gap. But let's see, because I'm definitely going to be grateful and glad with both scenarios. Either filling up the gap or breaking above resistance. So yeah, Bitcoin volatility not really picking up at this current moment, right? Ever so slightly in the short term. Maybe let's actually draw it. Let's draw it just for the stream. What about EOS? Very good coin. I've accumulated a lot of EOS. It's literally one of my top holdings at this current moment. I think that coin is going to be exploding. Something like this, right? Maybe on the hourly. A little bit of a pennant. A little bit of a pennant being created. Bullish pennant. Let's see if we can be getting a bullish breakout over here. I do watch you and Crypto Rover video daily. You guys are a blessing to me. Thank you for the daily knowledge. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching me every day. And also Crypto Rover. Crypto Rover, of course. Yeah, he is a good friend of mine. So shout out to him. Popcat used to be good. Yes, I think Popcat is a good accumulation right here, right now. Up to 61k short squeeze. Then I'll open a potential short. I'm not going to be shorting Bitcoin here, but I'm rather going to be interested in opening up a long position because there's going to be two massive opportunities right now coming up. First one, this falling wedge pattern. Secondly, a bullish divergence if we're going to be getting a rejection. These are going to be the two scenarios I'm right now going to be having a look in towards to be potentially trading Bitcoin. Do you think we're going to be filling up the CME gap today? I don't think necessarily we have to do it today. Just depends a lot on the stock market. If the stock market is going to be seeing a little bit of a correction here, maybe we could. But I don't know, because it would be like a 3 or 4% move down. Even bigger, 7, 8. It's going to be quite insane. We are already much higher than that CME gap, all right? I don't think it will be happening today, but definitely like this week it could happen. Which narratives do you think will pump first? Definitely, first of all, AI and meme coins. Let's have a look at this short-term pennant. This might be interesting. This might be interesting to watch. 40k lol, yeah. $40k right now, I'm laughing. Like people think 40k. Everyone is waiting for 40k. Everyone was waiting for 30. Everyone was waiting for 20. Everyone was waiting for 12. Why are so many people calling 74k to the top? I will, yeah, because people are fearful. People are getting fearful. People are getting fearful at this current moment. 60.8k is our next short target. Yeah, definitely. If we're going to be reaching that level, if we're going to be breaking above this resistance, this is going to be a massive level. You still in Lanify? Yes, actually, I still hold my Lanify, but I'm not too sure. Maybe I should sell it. I don't know. Wow. It's crazy. What is our Twitter doing? What is our Twitter doing? August 6th. I don't know, like, it could pump still. It's not really that worth it to be selling it. July 14th. They're not really that active anymore, are they, right? August 6th. Doesn't seem that they are still active anymore. Should maybe just sell it. I don't know, like my back is almost worthless right now, but it's at least still some money, right? It's crazy. 300K. Absolutely crazy. I really did believe in the project, honestly. The top will be 80K. Trust me, I don't know. I think it will be more like 100K. Taneshi, welcome to the stream from France. Welcome. Let's have a look. New hourly candle for Bitcoin. New hourly candle for Bitcoin. Want to join my Discord? Not really interested. Legit traders. What are your top 3 altcoin bags? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. But it's a very boring answer. Oh no, sorry. It's actually right now, I think, because I think it's actually right now Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Kaspa. I think it is. Thoughts on Ethereum? I think I still believe in Ethereum. I still do think that Ethereum, like, eventually will catch up with the market. Eventually, it's gonna be seeing a real big bounce. I will just give it some more time. I'm not giving up on Ethereum. What price will you start selling Bitcoin at? Will be like starting to sell. I don't know, but it's kind of difficult, right? Because I will start to sell Bitcoin already at 80K, but that's just because I'm going to be selling Bitcoin for altcoins. But then, like, I want to be completely out of Bitcoin whenever it hits like 100K. But then still, I'm still going to be holding altcoins. But when I think that like, I just need to have a look at it every single day, all right? Because I don't know yet at what price Bitcoin is going to be topping out. I just need to be monitoring the market every single day and then find out where the top could be. And when I think the Bitcoin top is going to be in, I want to be scaling out of my altcoins slowly, like in a 1 to 3 month period. What about Pepe? What's your opinion? I think Pepe is a great coin. I think it's better than Doge. I think it's better than Shiba. By the way, my most popular video on my channel is why Pepe is going to overtake Dogecoin in this cycle. It's actually 2024, it's titled, but I mean this cycle. It's going up for at least, I will, and Pepe even made this considering Pepe. Yeah, so even in this bear market over here, we were trading at these low levels, literally. You can be going back on my Twitter, my YouTube, everywhere. At these low levels, I was buying Pepe. Here, exactly at the bottom here. I was buying Pepe over here. And even at this bottom over here, I was telling you that Pepe is going to be overtaking Dogecoin this cycle. And well, it didn't happen yet, right? It didn't happen yet, but I still do think it's going to be possible this cycle. Crazy. You expecting Solana to go to 1K and Kaspa $2? Yes. Very, very reasonable. Now I think Solana could be going to like $800. Like that would be the top. Maybe even like 500. I believe we topped. I don't know. I don't think so. Bro, will Bitcoin dump immediately after the rate cut before bull market pump starts, or will Bitcoin start pumping immediately after the rate cut? What I think will happen is very short term, like imminent short term, like in the coming month, it's actually going to be bullish. Then medium term, so in the coming year, I think it's going to be bearish, like after a year or so. And a very long term, like in the coming 3 years, it's going to be very bullish again. So yeah. Bullish short term in a month, bearish in a year, but bullish in the 3 years. Last time we didn't get blow off top. If we get it this time, target is 240k low. Do I think we will reach that this cycle? No, I don't think so. How many months do you think we still have this bull market? When can we top out? I think Q1 2025 or like late Q1 2025 or like early Q2, right? That's going to be like the period where we are going to be topping out. That's what I expect. So let's see what Bitcoin is going to be doing here next at this level of resistance with the CME gap down below us. If we can be breaking above, that's going to be super bullish. Let's see if Bitcoin can be doing that. I'm not too sure. Also, Bitcoin dominance really has to decrease any moment now for altcoins to see like a mega pump. That would be very bullish. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be wrapping up the stream for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're going to be getting interested in trading, make sure to check out that first link down below, because with that first link down below, you can claim a $500 free trade and also $40,000 deposit bonus. So that is absolutely insane. Make sure to be checking it out with that link down below if you are going to be getting interested in trading. Anyways, guys, with that being said, make sure to watch this one over here today. Make sure to be following me over on Twitter. And guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.